Situation report 10.5. The siege cannon failed to harm the beast. Analysis of combat recordings show that the beast cells were able to regrow almost instantly after exposure to the beam. A second shot might have done more damage, but plasma conduits linking the gun to the ship's reactors overheated and fused during the initial firing. It is the opinion of the ship's engineer that the beast cells have mutated and adapted since our samples were taken. He believes a sample of the original structure of the beast could be used to adjust the cannon to do maximum damage. Unfortunately, finding a sample of the original beast means finding the Naggarok, and we have yet to decode the beacon pod's navigational data. According to our records, our sister ship, the Falcorum, is in the sector on a survey mission. Their advanced astrogation team should be able to help us determine the beacon's launch point. Plotting a course to intercept the Falcorum now.
Welcome to another mission of Homeworld Cataclysm! And down there somewhere is our bro. This bastard is firing at him. This is not Kunlan.
Kunlan? Here? Attention Kunlan! Break up attack now, or we will be forced to defend ourselves.
Sensors report the Falcorum is under attack by beast ships. They must think those ships are ours.
We must destroy that beast fleet. Hopefully, that will also prove to the Falcorum that we aren't enemies.
Yeah, let's destroy that beast fleet. Let's send our frigates over there. Engage, engage, engage! And of course all of our swarmers. Swarm, please. And our heavy cruisers as well. And we will even bring our mothership over here. I've already played a little bit of this mission on the last stream, but sadly the OBS decided to crash, as it tends to do lately, and we kinda lost the progress, but... Oh, there are some defense frigates over here as well. You rarely see those. They can project a field that can stop projectiles, but not really the energy cannons or the ion cannon beams, so yeah, I don't think they are that useful.
Eliminate the beast fleet.
We are working on that. Don't you worry, Central Command. We can do it. Especially as we are bringing our 4-star veteran Kunlan closer to the Falcorum.
Report of hostiles.
Yeah. Also, I've noticed one thing. Well, I talked about it when we got the cruiser, and they become a vulnerability more than a good thing. Well, they are still doing a good job right now. The problem is they can be turned over by... and they are not protected from the beast. So one hit from a beast cannon and they are gone. Actually, they are on the enemy side instantly, which is really bad if you can't scuttle them in time.
Falcorum, tell the rest of your fleet to stand down. The fleet that attacked you is destroyed. We are on your side.
Kunlan, this is the Falcorum. Sorry for jumping you, but we were attacked by Higaran ships out of nowhere. And then we started losing contact with ships in our fleet. A new hyperspace right on top of us without warning. We thought the attack fleet was yours. You have gone rogue.
Understood, Falcorum. We've had a few shocks of our own. We're transferring to you all our data regarding the beast, so you'll be able to more easily ID infected vessels in the future. We will be gathering resources and will assist you in your repair. Command ship has successfully relocated.
Look at them, both of the sisters. Why can't I cancel? Oh, because it's doing nothing. It should be just like leveling up. It looks weird. Anyway, we shall protect Falcorum and hopefully research some new tech. And as I said, well, in the mission that the OBS crashed for, I didn't quit because of that. We dealt with the situation. The enemy, which is somewhere over here, launched a missile like the ones that we have seen in the in the mission where you're saving the Taidani colonists. And it hit the cruiser. One missile. For some reason the ships are not fighting against them. They are not targeting them automatically. You have to do it manually. That one hit turned it, and it was the veteran one, to the enemy. And then I attacked with this guy, their cruiser now. And their cruiser fired a beast beam at our cruiser, turning him into an enemy as well. Lucky for me, as it was turning and screaming, I was able to scuttle it in time. But that's something we have to keep in mind. Now this can happen. And it can happen with our frigates as well. And there's no fix for that. The only fix really is to get something that's immune to the beast. At least to the effects like they have on the heavy cruisers or our smaller ships. But we don't have the cure yet, I don't think so. And we can't build anything that can replace those heavy cruisers. They were doing a really good job throughout the campaign. They were working overtime. Oh, I have to repair it. That's what the game is waiting for. Oh, derp.
Command.
And I think everything is docked up.
Launching ships now.
Yeah. See, Falcon is producing its own ACVs and acolytes.
Receiving.
I'll put the cruisers up front. I have to keep an eye on them, though. We are not dealing with the full-fledged beast ship. We are just dealing with a converted Titanic carrier this time. But it can still turn the cruisers against us, so we can't get in full offensive.
Worker ready.
Repair that, please.
Systems ready.
Okay.
High frigate online. Acknowledging move orders.
Let's speed up the time a little bit, so we don't have to wait. I dropped out a little bit,
Multi-beam frigate online.
and
High
it cost us
frigate.
some time.
Aye.
Okay.
Command.
Multi-beam
Systems
frigates,
ready.
they should be number 4, so
Adding ship
let's
to group
add
4.
all of them. We have a couple of veterans, and this guy is really good. 15 a shot. It's not really nearly as much as the ion cannons on the heavy cruisers, but they have more of them, and they can fire faster. But only in like short bursts. They can't really fire all that often. I hope at least someone is lurking in the chat. I have the solace in that someone someday will see this on YouTube, so not just talking into a wall. And don't worry, the beast will come. Maybe when the Falcon is repaired? I am not really sure.
Ready to go. Roger, command. Receiving.
They are so freaking cool, I so don't want to lose them. They are also super effective. But they are just a little bit too... AGM, okay. There is a Kappa, there is life. Where there is Kappa, there is life.
Ready to go.
Ba, ba, ba. I wonder how much we have to repair it. I know what's coming, I don't want to spoil
Still
it.
need larger vessels to fight the beast. Engineering wants to start adapting the ore processor drives to power a full destroyer-sized combat vessel. There is also another project available to create a repair drone microship that will automatically repair our capital ships.
Research underway.
Research underway. So now we are researching the destroyer drive, which will upgrade the processors. I've never built one, but we can build processors that are mobile processing facilities for the workers, so they don't have to go all the way to the mothership, and repair bots, which are little tiny weeny ships that are flying all over our capital
Incoming
ships.
beast fleet. Looks
And
like
workers.
It's comprised mainly of raider and imperialist ships. Engage
there's the
and
beast
keep
fleet.
them away from the Falcorum.
Sadly, Falcorum is going to donate some ships to them. Anyway, you can see the processor over here. I can show it to you a little bit. See? It looks pretty mean. I mean, looks like a good, even like a little bit of a warship. It has cannon over here. on the side, down here as well. So it has cannon on every side of the ship. So it's nice coverage. It's a decent firepower as well. But it's kind of expensive in support units. 13. Maybe I could build one. But... And I don't think it can be turned over by the beast. Maybe it can be right now, but it shouldn't be in the future. You said somebody is lurking. I stopped being stunned from this game. Are you stunned? Keep being stunned, because this game is stunning. It's amazing. So we have to research this. We have our fleet kinda... yeah, he's not even like using its beast beam against those little fighters, because they are coming in just a couple of them at a time. I wish there was a way to tell the Falcorum to not send them there, because they'll be turned into the beast itself. And beast is of course using the ion array frigates. I love that we can now see the health. You have to like alt-click on the ship, but then you can see the health. And they damaged it a little bit. But not really enough.
Research completed.
Carrier is now available for...
Yes! Okay, we have to build... Actually, you know what? Let's scuttle this guy. Say goodbye to our second helicruiser. We didn't have it for that long. Actually, just one mission. Or just the end of the last mission. Goodbye.
Prepare to self-destruct. Commandeered ship destroyed.
There is no way to... well... I still can't build a destroyer. What the hell?
This is command. Research completed.
Okay, so let's build the carrier. How many support units am I missing? 38. And I have... 34. Yeah. Can I scuttle? What else can I scuttle? I don't have to scuttle anything.
Command.
Roger, command.
I guess let's get rid of the other dangerous helicruiser.
Abandon ship.
Oh! There's a pilot view. I forgot about that.
Set self-destruct now. Commandeered ship.
There goes our second helicruiser. I'm so sorry. Because we need something that's a little bit more resilient. And also, well, it cannot be taken over by the enemy. And now we have to upgrade our ships, you see?
Begin upgrade now.
Because they can now repair it themselves. They will not need the workers. They will still work better. Even the workers can use this technology, see? The self-repairing ability. And you can even see it. They're like little dronies. If you zoom in, they are flying around the ships, all around them. They're repairing all of them. It looks so cool. It makes sense as well. They're not like healing on their own. They are little droids or drones flying around. By the way, there is the destroyer being built down here. It's so tiny. But it's strong. I love destroyers. They are like the best ship of Homeworld Cataclysm. Some people may be fans of the dreadnoughts, which we haven't seen yet, or even the heavy cruisers. But the destroyer is where the money's at. Yeah, where the money's at. You can, I don't know, just like fire at them. These are cloaked fighters, by the way. They are not using them as cloaked fighters. They are just using them as fighters. Very speedy to build. Take a couple more support units than you would expect, but we have some help in this regard. As soon as this bad boy is built, we are going to build a carrier. And another one. They should provide more support units for more units to support. And see, it looks just, not just, but very closely to the processor. This isn't the one. So look at that. You can see the central like tower in the middle. And then if we look at the processor, it's kind of similar, right? They just removed these pads and added those huge ion cannons on the sides. This whole thing is a ion cannon. It's just made to punch through the enemy. And it has a missile launcher up top. It looks very cool. I'm not sure if it can rotate. I think it can. I'm not sure if it is really necessary. And also the guns on the sides and 2 on the bottom. Unlike the processor, which had 1 gun up top and 1 bottom, this guy has bigger guns and they have slightly different layout because the top is taken by the missile launchers.
Destroyer construction completed.
Think something has been just taken over. Yep, it's our high frigate.
Battleship now.
Not anymore.
Destroyed.
Goodbye. Oops. Oops. You know what? Destroyer, go there. And that was the missile that took over our heavy cruiser the last time. Lucky for you, lucky for us, we can scuttle the ship if we notice the screams. And there is a destroyer. Yeah! Show them what we are made of. And look at it. Go!
Ready to move out.
And he's taking virtually no damage from them. So strong. And he's missing. I think I talked about it, that these frigates are kind of like, there's a lot of open space in them, so sometimes the ion cannons, even not just the ion cannons, have some issues with hitting their hulls. But they should perish eventually. This destroyer will make a short or medium-sized work of them. Okay, you look up so you don't die.
Roger, command.
I've also noticed that you might have noticed that as well, because I was screaming at the time. Yeah, they have a hard time moving. I don't know what he's doing.
Reporting damage.
He's just not doing the right thing. I guess he's docking, so he's going sideways this time. But sometimes he just gets stuck, and they don't want to move. Which is not really that great. And I think we've lost a whole bunch of workers. Yep. I think we've lost 3 of them. You know what? That's more room for our destroyers. So the next ship will be a destroyer after the carrier.
Construction of destroyers.
Yeah.
Ready to move out.
Ready to move out.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Oh yeah. So different from, like, especially the processor, which you've never heard. That's like a super coward talking. Like, Roger, command. Do you speak up? Could you speak up? Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Is under attack.
Ready to move out. Bring him down.
Bring him down. I love it. So why is this? Why isn't the one using swarmers? I guess because these guys are specifically made to counter the swarmers. The swarmers! Oh, it takes so long, but yeah, building our first carrier, everybody! It is some guns of its own, but it's not really a combat ship. It's more of a sport ship.
Command ship is under attack.
Command ship is under attack! We've lost a whole 0.5% of the hull strength. You have to scream. Fire, fire, fire! That thing looks slow. What do you mean? The destroyer? It's a beast, dude. Not literally a beast, but a beast. It's not the beast. Let's build a couple more workers to repair it. It's been taking fire for quite some time. But you can see at least the little dronies. See, they are like, I don't know, they have 4 polygons. But they even have the engine on them, glowing. And they are flying around. You can't even, like, focus them. And they are repairing the ship. Well, now it's the workers as well. But it also has 3 stars. So the Amkins are at 11. Actually, I think they are weaker than the ones on the iron multi-beam frigates.
Carrier construction completed.
But they fire longer, like in longer bursts. So in the end, they produce more damage. There it is! The star of the day. The carrier. You have to build some support modules on him. Just like on the mothership. Or on the command ship. Or Kunlan. However you want to call it. And this will enable us to build more of these little desties. Destroyers. I love them. They're also so compact. Look at him. He's just barely bigger than a frigate. But immensely more powerful. Even resilient. Like, it is 40,000 compared to like 10,000 of the frigate. Still nowhere near the heavy cruiser. That had 90,000 health. That was insane.
Worker ready. Assisting.
But this is a better armor. Better protection against some of the versions of attack. Especially like the kamikaze. And if we look over here, it's gonna be taken over by infection, only damaged. And it should say the same. Yep, with the carrier, but certainly not the processor. And the processor actually is great as well. I forgot about that. I just noticed it in the text. Repair any friendly ships that pull alongside. So it has these repair beams that are on both sides, and there are 2 per side. And if there's something beside it and it's damaged, it's projecting this beam like our workers did before.
Let's go.
Oh.
Put the herd
See, these missiles, they would turn anything else over. But if they hit the destroyer, they are only damaging it. Sadly, they may going for yeah. Everything else just see, it was hit, but not destroyed. And yes, the processor is projecting these beams on the sides, permanently repairing anything that's beside it. It's kind of nice, but still, I don't think it's worth the support units really. As soon as I build like 4 of these bad boys,
Let's do this.
I want to be on the safe side. I'm going to attack the enemy carrier. It's numero 2. I think I will build 2 more and then
Beginning
another
construction of
Roger.
carrier.
And you can see the support modules are and they look really similar to the ones on the mothership. Yeah, actually, exactly the same. And then we are building the last one. Can we squeeze out another destroyer? I wonder. Yeah, we can.
Destroyer construction completed.
So let's cancel this guy.
Terminated.
Oh, we can't fit it in.
Beginning construction of carrier.
Huh. No, yeah, we can. Yeah, we need more destroyers than the carriers right now. I think it's being attacked by the ramming frigates. That's like kind of a counter to the destroyers or any bigger capital ships, because you can see it's drilling into it with its cannon and it's pushing it away. It's super strong engines.
Ready to move out. Show 'em what
Yeah,
we do.
so now the destroyers have to cover each other. They are more annoying than dangerous.
Let's do this.
Really.
Bring them down.
Bring him down.
Carrier
Report of
high.
hostiles by Group 4.
Multi-beam
Stand
frigate
by Group
online.
4.
Targeting beams now.
Stand by
Targeting
Group
beams now.
Swarmers locked on. Drones locked on.
Oh shoot.
Drones en route to target.
And they are really tough as well. They can take punishment.
Heading out.
Report of
Because they are like melee frigates, right? What the? Who's being turned again?
Roger.
This guy?
Command.
No. It sounds like someone is being turned. I don't know who it is. Maybe one of the workers?
This is command.
Worker ready.
No, I am not sure.
Repairs underway.
Report of hostiles by Group 4.
Maybe it was the... yeah, it might have been the Falcon cruise. And you can see all the little dronies from the drone, or from the swarm frigates are exploding all over the place. So you are in the new group 2, and I'm not going to scuttle you guys, don't you worry. Oh, the Falcon produced some ramming frigates of its own. Meanwhile, I think you have to repair right now. You can take this large asteroid. Some nice resource boost to us.
Stand by Group 4.
Yeah, I don't think I've lost anything.
Setting new course.
That high frigate is being... it's being pushed towards the beast. Well, that sucks. Doesn't it? You sneaky bugger. How dare you? No, he's pushing him again. No, I think he missed. Yeah! Haha, fuck you. He missed!
Stand by Group 4.
There we have our workers. And they are going to bring this crystal towards our mothership. Or maybe the carrier, whichever is closer. To process that crystal. See, we have crystal processing ability. Just like the carrier. That will give us some nice resource boost.
Destroyer construction
I think our
complete.
third destroyer has been finished. And we are building the fourth one.
Ready to move out.
Adding ships to Group 2.
Fire up
Get
the
over here.
engines.
Get in there and fight, maggot. Is the formation somewhat important in this game? Or do the ships do this thing on their own? They kind of revert to some kind of formation sometimes, but you can set your own formations. I can make them into a wall, which means they will be nicely side by side. They will stick to that formation as well. I'm not sure how useful it is, for example, for these multi-beam frigates though. See, they are now stuck in a formation. If you have strike-craft, which you tend to not really use later in the game, then you can, you are setting them usually in the claw, sphere, X, or sometimes delta formation if you want to move them faster from point A to B. And he built a big effing fleet.
Beginning crystal processing now.
Beginning crystal processing now. So the formations are really important, but usually mostly for the
Worker ready.
Let's go.
for the strike craft, which we don't have right now. We lost them all in the last mission. I don't feel like building anymore. We can put the destroyers into a formation, but it like lowers their flexibility. They are trying to stick to the formation, and I like them to be more independent. We may do it when we go for the attack against the carrier, but yeah. Let's load it.
Group 5.
Moving
About the formations. And the crystal is almost completely sucked out. Roughly 5,000 resources, or maybe 6,000 out of that one. There's another one, I think, somewhere. There it is. This one is small, so we only need 2 workers
Crystal processing complete.
Worker here.
Yep.
Salvaging.
And I think this time they will bring it to the carrier because it's closer. Nothing else to research. And you want to see how it builds the frigates? I want to show you guys. So I think we want to build now the multi-beam, for example. So let's build it.
Construction of multi-beam frigate.
Should be built, yeah, in the carrier. It will look super cool. And he's done. And it will make this nice 6, so 3x2. They are really more useful though. They don't keep the formation, I don't think so. When they attack, they break apart and they work mostly like strike craft. So they are flying around using all of their beams all at once. There is the star of the show.
Adding ships to Group 2.
Heading out.
Destroyer number 4.
Carrier I.
Carrier, I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118 Meanwhile, building the second and last carrier for us. And I think they are still bringing it to the command ship. Otherwise, they would be bringing it up there. I guess they are about the same distance. And the command ship has priority.
Let's do this.
Let's give them... You know what? Let's try to give them the wall formation.
Multi-beam frigate. Construction completed.
Okay, let's not miss that. There it goes. It's kind of slow. It opens both of the bay doors. But it just spits it out. And then it should close up the door.
Hostiles by Group 2. Stand by Group 4. Adding ships to Group 4. Wall. Formation set.
Yep. Close up. Om nom 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 nom. And the super annoying bastards are back. And he's pushing actually our worker. Ow. And he destroyed it. What? Kill them! Kill them all!
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Yeah, he's dead.
Stand by Group
You dead, sir! You dead. Yeah, they are still trying to keep the formation. I don't think that works for the multi-beam frigates, though. All that well. Look at the destroyers cutting them into pieces. Ah.
Report of hostiles by Group 4. Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Hell yeah. And there's another one of those annoyotrons.
Setting new course.
I'm on it.
Kill it!
Put the herd on 'em.
Yeah, whatever. There are some drone frigates behind us. Let's turn around and deal with them, and you'll slowly move towards the carrier. The beast carrier shall be destroyed.
Crystal processing
ready.
complete.
Ready, guns.
It's cutting it into pieces.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Targeting beams now.
It's kind of funny, the multi-beam frigates are targeting the dronies. You can see them pop from time to time.
Stand by Group 3.
Yeah, go away. Boom. There we go.
Stand by Group 3.
Son of a bitch. And there goes our second carrier.
Stand by
And I
Group
promised
2.
you guys that I'm going to slowly move forward towards the enemy. You have to be careful about the beam, though. So, our other ships are still vulnerable to that. Quite a bit, actually.
Ready to move out.
Guy's damaged a little bit. Oh, yes.
Bring them down.
These are the wild missiles. Destroy it.
Crank it up.
Let's take our 4
Worker
workers
Draws on full.
and repair him a little bit before it gets into another battle. See, this is a formation, a wall formation. Just like these guys, they are also in a wall formation. Wall. It's called a frigate line in Homeworld 2.
Carrier construction completed.
I think I will bring the multi-beam frigates
Multi-beam frigate
in
moving out.
to deal with some small stuff. And I will keep them kind of behind the rest. Just like the high frigates as well.
Escorts assigned.
So we have another carrier, which we can equip with 6 more support modules, which will enable us to build more destroyers. Those destroyers are freaking awesome. Also, a destroyer is coming up on the enemy carrier. This shouldn't be an issue for them. Like at all. It's It's interesting that even the Taidani like carrier is still using the workers for mining. See, they're not using the resource collectors. Let's speed up the healing, and then I will pull back, and you'll stay around here.
Let's go. I'm on
Stand by Group 3.
Let's go.
Yeah, we have 2 veteran destroyers. They have some battles behind them already. Okay, let's move in.
Ride.
Kill that first. You guys can sit back as well. More missiles, but they have nothing on my destroyers. Hell yeah.
Show them what we're made of.
Show them what we're made of.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Bzz. They can't really reach. They outranged them. This is outrageous. It's not outrageous, it's outrageous. See, they're actually reversing in front of them.
Let's go.
Kill this annoying thing. There's another one over here. We can just barely not reach it. Okay, kill the one who's closer to you. We can leave this up to the frigates.
Stand by Group 2.
There goes another one.
Stand by Group 2.
I love it.
Stand by Group 3.
Targeting beams
Report of
now.
hostiles.
Targeting beams
Stand
now.
by Group 3. Stand by Group 4.
Ready,
Stand
gun.
by Group 2.
Ready guns.
Show them what we can do.
The multi-beam frigates are literally overpowered against strikecraft. Look at that. That's just disgusting. How quickly they can dispatch them.
Destroyer construction completed.
Destroyer construction completed, and I think we can squeeze out another one. Yeah, that's right. So you have 7. 7 destroyers, a good number. I like to have 8, but for that you would have to get rid of something.
Stand by Group 2.
It is an epic struggle. What was that sound? Yeah, I am almost 100% sure that's the... Oh fuck.
Orders, command. Fire, fire, fire.
That's the Falcon crews screaming. Being taken... Wow, that was close. Anyhow,
Ready to move out.
Roger, command.
ready to move out.
Setting new course.
This guy's almost dead. We have another destroyer. Let's join the party!
Crank it up.
Bridge.
Magnificent.
Ready to move out.
And all the while they are gaining experience. Look at this bad boy. 13 damage, 112 from their energy cannons, and God knows how much damage are those missile launchers putting out. Just like in Homeworld 1, when you deplete the initial salvo of missiles, you have to slowly rebuild them. It's the M, see, M1. Right now, I think it's time for the final push. Another destroyer being built. How many resources? Oh, we are still building support units? No. Yeah. Yeah, lacking a little bit, so much. We have... What? Oh, I don't think it adds up the ones that are being built. Yeah, that's the problem. Otherwise we would have more than enough to build another destroyer.
Stand by Group 3.
Stand by, Group 3. Let's first take out those defense frigates. And he's protected by the sentinels. Oh no, he kicked out one of those again. Kill it! Kill it with fire! And will the carrier actually try to use its beam against those destroyers? Maybe not. And there is another one. Yeah, he's launching 2 at a time. Actually, multiple frigates in a quick succession.
Show them what we can do.
He's being pushed away. It's like, what the hell? I've got to chip in.
Stand by Group 2.
And you freaking... How is this more powerful than the friggin...
Put the herd
Oh, kill that. You can't catch it.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
But
Show them what we
my reinforcing destroyer can deal with that thing. Just fine.
High frigate ready for orders. Command. Swarmer is locked on.
Stand by Group 2.
Dead meat! Kill that
bring them down.
little thing. So we can get through the... through the force field. I think that it's not protecting from the iron. There we go. It's wide open! And our
Stand by Group 2.
reinforcing destroyer was able to
Put the herd
punch its way through that ramming frigate.
Bridge.
And this is the last one we can build. Yes. Which means we have another one. Oh yes.
fire up the engines.
Look at this carnage.
Stand by Group 2. Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Holy shit. Yeah, he's another one of our bad boys. Shame the Falco room is not building them as well. So good.
Let's go.
They are not invincible though. And the Falcon ramming frigates are trying to hit those recons. What the hell?
Stand by
We are going to beast the beast!
Stand by Group 2.
I think we have to kill those first, because they are damaging our destroyer. I don't like that.
Bring them down.
Bring them down.
Report of hostiles by
Continue firing!
Show them what we're made of. Bring them down.
Kill that. Yeah, concentrate your fire!
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Boom!
Put the herd up. Show them what we can do.
Construction completed.
Boosh!
Let's do this. Show them what we're made of. Put the herd up.
And this is what I talked about in the remastered. The recoil. It's missing the recoil on all the guns! How is that even called Homeworld?
Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2.
6 destroyers. Yeah, you have one more. There it is. 7 destroyers.
Show them
Awesome.
what we can do.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 2.
Let's go. Bring them down. Ready to move out.
Kill those
Show 'em what
workers,
we're made of.
please. Bing. Missed. Okay. He was rammed to
Stand by
death.
Group 2.
Neat.
Put the herd on them.
Astronaut 223 has probably get a claim for asteroid 555. Osage. You've got to get rid of that frigging EU4 from your head. stuck deep in there. Everything is claims and casus bellis.
Beast fleet has been destroyed. The Foul Quorum is sending over their astrogation team. Astrogation team aboard, Foul Quorum.
They are good personnel, Kunlun. We should have that beacon nav data cracked in no time. We're going to head back to Higaro making maximum range jumps. Maybe that way we can avoid being subverted like the Kal Stove.
Understood, Foul Quorum. May the martyrs of Karak protect you.
And you, Kunlun. And you. Foul Quorum out.
Goodbye, Falcorum. And welcome, Wolfsage. This is a normal Homeworld Cataclysm. There is no remake of this game, sadly. They are saying that the source code was lost and they can't do it. Which is kinda sad. But that's the official version. Anyway, I think we have killed everything over here. I will just mine out the rest of the asteroids, but we don't have to record that. See you in the next episode and the next mission.